I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty
and justice for all. Repeated each morning before class, facing the American flag hung half-mast. Right hand on your heart, the same heart you swear on.
You will master the art of blank face when learning about slavery. This will come in handy later. You will make a game of how many sets of blue and green eyes look back to see your reaction. This will only last a month or so.
There will be something about their voices crackling in between books of the school lunchroom. You will be taught that looking at your feet is better than staring your history dead in its eyes.
No matter how much fun you have with Laura in the 2nd grade, in the 3rd grade, her mother's makeup will make you look like a ghost. And the both of you won't talk about it. By 4th grade, playdates still only take place at their house. By 5th grade, Monica will tell you her mother said she couldn't come to Arrowwood after school, and that you could come to her house with ceilings so tall you can stand on a chair and not be able to touch them. This carpet will always smell like it has been steamed before you stepped on it. Her house by the lake, which you can see their dock boat outside the basement window, where you played pool, darts, and watched Disney.
No matter how quiet you keep, there will be something churning in your stomach every time you hear those people in the 9th grade. Jake asked how your skin got so dark in the 10th grade. You will learn not to answer questions out loud in chemistry class by the 11th grade. You'll become accustomed to swastikas and Confederates. You will learn that the Mason-Dixon line exists inside of the classroom.
Only girls like Kaylin Brown, who moved from Tecumseh in the 3rd grade, will make forts with you in your unfinished basement. You will learn to be the only black girl, that Egypt is spoken of separate from Africa, that free lunch students had hot lunch, and everyone else had cute sandwiches cut in half from their mums.
When you tell them that you are from Detroit, you will learn to hide the tremble in your vocal cords. Girls like Sarah will try to side with you, will tell you that if she had a choice, she would be black too. She is the only white girl allowed to say the N-word during hall pass. Here is when you learn to accept it. Here is when you learn to become embarrassed of where you come from. Here is when you learn to act as if you come from somewhere else.
Never compete on Girl Scout cookie sales. Instead of being embarrassed because you're poor, pretend to be sick on the days when mom can't afford the field trips.
Never run for class president. There aren't enough of you to vote you in.
White people don't like giving you rides home after dark and rather you spend the night instead.
I've been told that there are too many black people where I come from. You're black. Your hair is nappy.
Your skin gets ashy after the pool.
You start wishing for straight hair.
You will make mom spend hours to hot comb your hair. You will end up with 2 yearbook photos worth of post-recess, half-parted afro mess.
You shun the sun when it's time to take school ID pictures. Ridicule yourself. Refuse to stand in front of the mirror for too long. Let's wish for things like invisible.
Wearing an afro puff is an invitation for white people to pet your hair.
Your hair weaved in intricate history. They turn blind eyes to see. Have you forgotten where you come from?
You will learn the Black National Anthem at Kids Club with Miss Galladay and will be forced to sing it at all school events.
You will forget the Black National Anthem. When you ask your friends if they've heard it, they will laugh at you. You will eventually learn to shut your mouth.
Your first crush, David, will never hold your hand.
Diversity training will teach you that interracial dating is okay, but will not prepare you for the school bus battle between white and black boys over a girl.
People will tell you that instead, you should date guys like Nick Williams or Adrian Cole from your neighborhood, whose parents know your mom and send them a Rosart kits to your birthday parties.
Home life is separate from school. Outside of the classroom, those are not your real friends.
Don't ask questions why you don't go to the elementary school down the street and have to take a bus.
Don't tell anyone where you are walking to after school.
Don't ask questions why the kids who live in the back and live in J all go to different schools and can only play on weekends.
When the neighbors tell you that you've sold out for suburb schools, don't tell them of all the things you go through.
There will be many methods you will create to find solace.
Bathroom breaks are the cure to all uncomfortable moments. You listen to your music too loud. Keep quiet.